Hey, Tony Gaskins here. I'm over here in Polk County. If you from Polk County, then you probably, I'm over here in Bartow, off of Van Fleet. You from Polk County, you might know the area. And over here looking at a little bit of land. And this is something I'm talking to the Blessed Business Tribe about. Is sometimes in little cities, you know, you'll find little pieces of land for $5K, $10K. And so them little cities, and a lot of y'all with your hometown, think about that now with your 401K and your retirement account and all of that. Sometimes, you know, people say, oh, leave the money in. Now right now you probably want to leave it in there because stuff done went down. But on the other side, when it come back up, sometimes you got to look into that stuff and say, okay, well, what's the penalty to take out $5,000? Or can I even take out $5,000, depending on your account, how you have it set up? What's the penalty? If they say, well, the penalty for that $5,000 is gonna be $500, and you say, okay, well, can I stomach that? If I don't have that in cash, can I stomach that $500 tax fee for taking out this early? Or it may even out. It may be a $500 penalty that you're supposed to pay on your taxes, but then you taking, you know, have you a LLC and you buy you a piece of land through your real estate investment company, and there may be some write-offs in there that help you eat up that 500. And so next thing you know, you're in a good place. I see this truck. He want to speed. He want to speed while I'm trying to turn. He want to crank up. Like, calm down, buddy. And so, you know, and you talk to your CPA now. I ain't no CPA, but you talk to the CPA might say, listen, okay, yeah, we'll be able to work that out, that little fee there. And so, understand this. You figure that out, but you might be able to buy you a little plot of land, and then voila, you buy that plot of land. Next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom. You meet a developer. You might have a friend, a family member, somebody that build houses, and then boom. Here you are, you building at cost, or you building slowly but surely, or you just holding the land. And so I'm over here about to meet my partners, and we're gonna build us a little something. And when we build, we're gonna rent it out, or we're gonna sell it. Or what you can do, and I'm gonna tell you what a man did, how a man got us. A man got us a little bit because he took and he came, and this man way in New York City. This man in New York City done bought up land and figured out a way to get the land when the taxes haven't been paid. So he buying the land for $1,000, $2,000, and then selling it for $5,000 and $10,000. And it's like, wow. But you done sold this land, you done flip your money like that. So that's something to think about. A lot of times people be just in their community and they sitting on cash. And you could be buying up land, the one thing they're not making any more of. And at the end of the day, when the market is high, or people start flooding to that city because the world is changing and evolving, your family own that. Your family own that piece of land, and even if you just sell it for double of what you paid for it, boom, y'all done came up, or you pass it down to your kids. The world gonna continue to be populated, so eventually it's gonna be sold. Eventually, it's gonna be something made, eventually, off that land. And at the end of the day, you just keep holding it. And so I got a year of coaching program that it's a year of coaching, and I work with my clients and whatever their goals are. So I'm actually here meeting with one of my clients because her goal is real estate and to create generational wealth. And so we meeting here at this here land, and I'm gonna show her what we doing. I am shooting a video. You want to say hey to the people?
Yeah.
This my client.
Hey
Serena.
everyone. Hi.
Now she in my year of coaching program, and now I told y'all this something I only work with up to 10 people, but she working on herself, building her generational wealth, and show y'all here my partner sign. Now see, this is why I tell you a lot of times people be talking and don't be doing. So this here land right here, this is where we gonna build at. And now you see O.D. Jones, and this us right here, ELT Investment Group. T stand for me, and that's Errol and Lance. And so Errol, if you watched us on the study, then you seen Errol. That's my partner, homeboy, grew up with him. So see, we finna be building, we buying this land, and we're gonna be building houses on it, renting it out to single mothers, single fathers, small families, and just turning it into something. But that's that generational wealth that got to be had. So hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Wanting to show you that sometimes we just be talking, people just be talking and not doing. And hopefully ELT, we start us a YouTube channel and start showing you the process and showing how you going through it and how we negotiating and doing those things. But I'll be in touch with you. This here another little lot that we done bought. Now same thing in these little cities. You have these little lots, and this is my partners right there, Lance and Errol. Got a little gate out here. You see the ELT Investment Group. Now the good thing when you got these neighbors.
It's supposed to be towing bar. It's supposed to be, but the way the garage is, it's like a courtyard, so it ain't gonna be. It might not work. So we might have to go back to the design board.
Hey, Tony Gas is here. Now we going on to a third property, and where we going is to a finished product that my partner done built. So now this is the thing, and this why I tell you too, when you get out the house and you get into networking, meaning you going to little meetups, you going to different little events, when you in an elevator, smile, shake hands. You could be going to the courthouse and you get on the elevator at the courthouse and you going to handle some of your business. You get on the elevator and you say, hey, how you doing? That person, hey, I'm doing great. Coming up here to handle some business, or you just strike up a little conversation. Yeah, I gotta come in here and get this tag fixed, or I gotta come over here to a little small claims court. Oh, okay. Did you get off from work today? Because I see your uniform or nice suit you got on. Just like that, you strike up conversation. Yeah, I'm in real estate, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm this and that. Just you talking, you meeting people, and you able to kind of build a network. And if you meet somebody and they do something that you are interested in, well, hey, you got a card on you? Okay. A few days later, you hit them up. Hey, met you the other day in the courthouse elevator. You think we could go out to lunch? Yeah, let's go out to lunch. Y'all gotta forgive me, I was trying to go out here. Yeah, let's go out to lunch. And you go out to lunch with them, talk, building, go out to another lunch. So now you done went to lunch twice. Now, that third, fourth time, you done got the feel for this person. If you feel a little shadiness, just fall on off. You feel good about them, you keep talking to them. See, this is the thing, what I started to do. And I'm gonna tell you, with my client, she followed me. She did a $25 class, Saturday school. Then I offered discounted one-on-one sessions. So instead of $450, it's $300. She did that $300 session. Then from that $300 session, with us talking and me hearing her goals, I said, you'll be a good person for my year coaching program. Year coaching program is $7,500. Now, I work with my clients every month, and they could text me whenever, and just any move they trying to make, they could text me and make sure that I don't have somebody better in my network from being out here 15 plus years, building a business, building brand, having 13 different companies over these 15 years, and having my audience. I've met so many people. 9 out of 10 times when one of my clients getting ready to make a move, I got somebody in my network that could do it just as good or better, but for a better price, because I've been out here doing it. So she been working a job. She just now leaving her job. So her network is an infant. My network is a grown man. You see what I'm saying? 15 years from now, her network will be a grown man, grown woman. We'll call it a woman since she's a woman, because there'll be more people in it and more solid connections. So right now she in the investing in herself phase. But guess what? Because she took that step and she said, hey, I want to work on myself and these my goals, I made a connection. So now she's going to be able to go into a project that I have vetted, that I've known this builder my whole life, and my other partner who in the company, I've known him my whole life since he was 4 or 5 years old. So I know these guys. His company that build houses, he a general contractor, but it's passed down to him from his dad. His dad name is so solid, perfect reputation, 5-star reviews across the board. So this the kind of deals that I'm gonna get into if I'm gonna deal with somebody. It's other people that I know, that I grew up with, that's general contractors, but they don't operate with integrity. They may come from a mindset that they have not changed. We all done went through the same thing. All of us done went through we done all been through the streets. We done all been through, but we had to change our mindset. And so I say that to say, it's opportunity out there, but this is why so many people broke. The reason why so many people broke is because of a scarcity mindset. This sister spent $25, and that $25 opened up this, and then that, and then that. And so imagine when she make and she invests, she go in a small group to build a house. When you building a house with the builder, with the goal of selling it, the builder gonna build it in such a way that the sale is gonna be profitable. The builder not finna build the house for $250,000, $249,000, and then sell it for $250,000. If the builder spend $250,000 on a bill, he finna sell that for $350,000 to $500,000, just depending on the market and depending on how he built it and how deep he went into it. And so that's what you got to understand. But that all started from her doing a $25 Saturday school class. And that's what I try to help people understand, is that my whole life changed. And people think that it's about me, or it's about the person who is telling you to stretch your mind. It ain't even about me, because you don't have to invest in me. I can't even afford for you to invest in me. Even with my year program, I only work with 10 clients for the year. I only work with 10 clients at a time. And when I get to 10 clients, I have to stop doing the rest of my one-on-ones. So it ain't, for me, it ain't about the money, because if it was about the money, then I'd get 100 clients. I get 1,000 clients out of my 3.5 million followers online. But for me, it's about impact. So I tell each one of my clients, I want to help you. If you done made this an investment of $7,500, I want to help you start a business or get in a business that you're gonna make $75,000. And so that becomes my goal. That's what I want to do. So when I look at it, I'm paying attention to every opportunity and everything, because one client might want to go into real estate, which is different. That's a much bigger investment. But another client might just want to start a virtual assistant company. And I got that client in the year coaching program. Got another client that want to start a nonprofit. Got another client that wants to build her real estate business. She already a realtor and she want to find investors. So guess what? I take my network and say, okay, this is what you want to do. Let's get the business plan made, get the proposal, pitch that, and I'm going to share it with this investor that I know who is heavy in real estate investing. See if he have interest in it. She would have never met that person. She would have never known that person. And then when something come of it, then it's like, whoa, okay. But that client in real estate, we've been working for a month. She said, Tony, I've already received my value. She said, I've already, in this 1 month of the 12 months we working, I done already received the value because the few things you told me to do, it done already paid off. She like, I'm already cashed out. Because that's the thing. But it have to be, when you doing this, you got to make sure, when you getting ready to invest in something, into real estate or into a business, you got to make sure that the people you dealing with are vetted. You got to make sure they have longevity. You got to make sure they have integrity. You got to make sure that they done their due diligence. You got to make sure of that. And step on out there and do what you have to do for you and your family. Hey, we almost to the finished house. I might not show this because, you know, it's somebody's house. Well, no, some people be knowing. Ain't nobody living in there right now. But, okay, look nice now. Look nice. I'll show y'all right there. There's a house right there. He ain't got no address on it yet. Oh, yeah, it's nice, it's nice. Yes, so this is what the finished product gonna look like now. See them doors? Hey, a lot of people talking about it. Man, I say when I'm doing it, I got to show it. Can't just talk about it. This my other, I got a client in my year coaching program text me now. I mean, behind me. We on the ground because she lived close into my city. And now another one of my clients in the Euro program texting me, and the reason being is because they allowed to text me when they getting ready to make a move, about to do something. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not the only one doing this, but it's other people doing this, but they charging $20,000, $50,000. And that's why I tell you, you got to look at the integrity of the person, their longevity, their network, and understand that. Hey, it's Tony Gassman. God bless you.